Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a Christmas tag. Obviously I know these videos are not really that popular anymore, then tags and stuff aren't really a thing that much anymore, but I've got my last 3 videos and this is a massive pom-pom, let me put it back there. I just needed like another video that I didn't want to do another makeup one because I don't have time to film another makeup one. So I don't really know what the questions are meant to be for this, but I just found a person's video from last year. I've just screenshotted it, so I'm just going to answer those questions. Before we get into this video, if you haven't done so already, then please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos from me, and let's just get going. First question, I just got like a little list of questions, is my favourite Christmas movie. I haven't actually read these questions. The only one I know I only know the first 2 questions. My favourite Christmas movie, I mean, whenever someone asks me that, my go-to answer is always Elf, because I do love Elf. I feel like it depends what mood I'm in. I really love Elf. I really like Grinch, but the animated version of Grinch. I do like the original, but I really like the music aspect of the animated one. I love Home Alone, only the first 2. Oh, that's what I need to watch. I've actually not watched this year's Home Alone. There was a new one this year. I've not watched it. I don't like 3, 4 and 5. I think I was talking to someone about it and I said that I would probably rank them like 1 and 2 I like equally, I think. And then 5, 4, 3 I think is how I ranked them. Something like that. But I've not watched the last one that was was like 6 years ago, and I've not seen the new one, so I need to watch that. I might watch that tomorrow while I'm working. Love Actually, I know this is an unpopular opinion. I actually don't really like Love Actually that much. I watched it for the first time the other day. It wasn't bad. It was a good film. I just didn't find it Christmassy in the slightest. Apart from the Christmas song that's in it, there's no Christmassiness. I personally, for Christmas, I prefer films that are about Christmas and Christmas is a topic of the film, not it's based at Christmas. When films are based at Christmas, they're normally not that Christmassy, unless they're about Christmas. So, yeah. The next question is, are you on the naughty list or the nice list? I don't know. I feel like I can be a pain in the ass. So in some aspects I'd be on the naughty list. But I feel like I'm quite a nice, caring person. So I feel like I'm on the good list. The good list? The nice list. Yeah. I feel like I'm in the you're on the brink list, you know? My favourite Christmas song, Merry Christmas Everyone, Shaker Stevens, 110%. If not, maybe like Mistletoe and Wine. I love a bit of Mistletoe and Wine. Yeah. They're probably my top 2. Like, if I want more not as thingy one. Also, if we're going for more like carols, I love a bit of Oh Come All Ye Faithful. That's a vibe. Or Away in a Manger. I love them. Christmas Day, stay in PJs all day or get dressed up. All of these questions actually, funnily enough, I was talking to my hairdresser about today. 100% dress up. I have never in my life done a PJ day or a tracksuit day or a loungewear day on Christmas Day. I would stay in my pyjamas all day. I don't like it. I like to feel like I'm getting dressed for the day. I like doing little photos and pictures and stuff like that. So I personally, my family every single year since I can remember, we've always dressed up Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I wouldn't ever want to do loungewear on Christmas Day. I would do Christmas PJs if I had to. But I'd be interested when I eventually meet someone and I spend Christmas with him, for example, with his family. What if his family is we stay in their pyjamas all day Christmas people? I don't know if I can deal with that, because I love getting dressed up. I have to buy a new Christmas outfit every single year. We always do presents in pyjamas though, so we come downstairs. The tradition has always stayed the same as from when I was a kid. We come downstairs and we open presents straight away. We get out coffee or tea or whatever and we have presents straight away. And then once presents are done, we have some breakfast. I think we might have breakfast before we do presents, but once presents are done and then we've had breakfast or whatever we're doing, we then go and get ready for the day and shower and get fully dressed up. When we do presents, last year we tried it, we got dressed first and got ready for the day and then did presents. Then presents went to 11 AM, so it's I didn't like it. So we're going back to do it in the morning this year, in our pyjamas. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait till the last minute? I am different every single year. This year I was a mixture. I think I got 1 present in Black Friday, and I got a couple earlier on in the month, and then I've got the last few today, so it's really been a mixture. I think I've always been a gradual, from the 1st of December I start buying presents kind of person. Favourite Christmas drink? So I don't really drink, to to be honest. I've in the last few years only really like, I'm 21, I've always said I wasn't going to drink. I've decided I actually want to drink, but I'm only really like a gin and lemonade or a cocktail person. And last Christmas I was having blood orange gin and lemonade, and that's very good. I normally like pink gin, but for some reason I really like pink gin at a restaurant, but I don't really like pink gin at home. I don't think I've ever tried mulled wine. I probably should try that actually. I'm not a fan of Baileys. Can't lie. Every year I try it and every year I don't like it. It's like a Brussels sprout for me. Can have a bit, but it's too sickly for me. It has a weird aftertaste. My favourite Christmas snack. Ooh, a cheese straw sausage roll. Is that counts as a snack? I don't know if that counts as a snack. My mum makes ham and Stilton, or blue cheese, if you want to call blue cheese. Ham and Stilton cheese straws. And then she also makes ham and sausage rolls, which are delicious. If we're talking more sweet things like chocolate, after eights, any of the tins, so like Celebrations, Heroes, Quality Street. Oh, I love the chocolate orange as well. Do you get Christmassy sweets? I'm not sure if you get Christmassy sweets. But I feel like that's the main ones. Cheese straws, sausage rolls, and then like Christmas chocolates. I forget how good like Milky Way and Mars bars are until I have them. I'm like, they're actually insane. But what are you? In terms of what I like, I prefer Heroes and Celebrations to Quality Streets and Roses. If it was like, okay, every Christmas you can only have Heroes and Celebrations or Quality Streets and Roses, I would always choose Quality Streets and Roses, because to me, Quality Streets and Roses, I mean, we barely ever have roses, and I would still say roses to me are more Christmassy than Heroes and Celebrations. They're not Christmassy because you can get every single one of those big all year round. Name all of Santa's reindeer, easy. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen and Rudolph. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? So we put it up. We used to do it 1st of December, and then I don't know if it was ever the 1st of December or if it's always been the closest weekend to the 1st of December. This year and last year we did it like the 20th of November, like whatever that weekend was. We'd done it. Last year I did it on my own because my mum was at my nan's because we were in lockdown. This year we did it on like the 21st, I think it was. Normally the rule in this flat it's not even a rule, it's just like how it happens, is we have a 7-foot tree in the living room and we've got my 5-foot tree here. I put up the 7-foot tree in the living room, which is one of the ones that has individual branches and you have to do it. So I do all this fluffy outiness and build it, and then my mum does all the lights and the baubles and does the rest of the living room. Then I come in here and do my room. That's basically how it works. We basically just like do one room each. Is your tree real or fake? Oh, I kind of just answered that. We get fake trees. We used to get real trees when we lived in a house. I actually was going to get a real tree this year in my bedroom, but my bedroom's a lot more cluttered now because I'm running out of room. So I think when I move out, I'm going to have I'm going to buy a 7-foot tree from Realco to go in my living room, and I'll always have a tree in my bedroom. Maybe one year I'll get like a little mini real tree as well as having the fake one, and just put the mini one in a different area so I get the smell and the vibes of it, but it's not big. Peeking at gifts or be surprised? Kind of neither. So my family never know what to get me, so every single year I write a list on my notes on my phone with links. I always put way more on the list than I'm gonna get because I don't want to know exactly what I'm getting. I like to be surprised. But everyone in my family is like, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? And it's like, it's easier to write. I don't want to say something and then I know they're getting it for me. So I just write like a list with like 15 to 20 items on it. They can just pick from it what they want to get me. Because yeah, I don't want to know exactly what, but I obviously have an idea of what things it could be. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? Give me a box and I'm a pro. Give me like some socks and I fail miserably. I think that's the best way to describe it. I'd say my mum's very good. Mum's always good. It's because we all know why. I'm not going to say it just in case, but we all know why. Mums are good at wrapping presents. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? Oh, Harry Styles, obviously. Like, come on now. What's your favourite thing about Christmas? Everything. I mean, I've got this new thing that started happening this year where I cry at everything that makes me happy. Specifically, very specifically, crowds singing Christmas songs. At the end of Elf, when they all start singing Santa Claus is coming to town and then he flies over, in tears. in Christmas Chronicles when they're like, she's like, fly Comet, fly, and Comet starts flying, makes me cry. At the end of Christmas Chronicles when they're singing Oh Christmas Tree and everyone is singing it, makes me cry. So there's a bit of a theme. So I like the like happiness. I love giving presents. Like, it's one of my favourite things to give people presents. I do like receiving presents as well. But I think, yeah, once it's funny because everyone in my family is like, oh, once you get older, like, Christmas isn't going to be as exciting anymore. And it's like, yeah, because when you're a kid, Christmas is exciting because you're getting presents and Santa's coming. But for me, when you grow up, I'm no less excited for Christmas. It's that I'm not as excited to receive presents anymore. But I still am, to be real. But it's like, it's a different kind of excitement to receive presents because it's really fun to receive presents. But at the same time, like, I have a job. Like, if I want them, I can buy them for myself. That's what changes once you start working, is you know you can buy that for yourself if you really want it. So you don't need Christmas to be able to get those things. Whereas when you're a kid, it's like, oh, Christmas is coming up soon. I do love giving presents, and I always have done. I just love I love being cozy. I love the coziness of Christmas. I don't know, I just love everything about it. I love the Christmas songs. What is the best present you've ever received? Obviously, if you were to ask me right now, I'd say my Hotel Chocolat Velvetizer because I literally got it on Saturday. Sometimes I ask for like a main present and then smaller things. This year I didn't really ask for a main present. Like previous main presents have been like, I got the record player, I got wow, my mind just went completely blank. I got an iPhone before for Christmas. That was when I was 12. That was a pretty good present. And it was quite funny because we always get all the presents out of the tree and then I hand them out to everyone. And then once they're all handed out, that's when we start. And I could tell from the box it was an iPhone. So I left it till last in hopes that it would be an iPhone. And it was an iPhone. So I was quite lucky with that one. I don't know. I like, because it's like some presents I like because they're like practical presents, right? So like when I got jewellery and like things that like I use all the time. But then there's presents that are like bigger presents and like more expensive things and stuff that I don't use as much, but they're bigger presents. Yeah, at the minute I would say my Velvetizer because it's, and I literally got that this year because it's just bougie. Like I feel bougie with it. Like it's just cool. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? No, but if you count going to carols at the Royal Albert Hall, then yes, because I went on Sunday. Because that's sort of like 7 or 8 of the songs you sing along with them, and then the rest of the songs you just watch them perform. So I guess if you count that, then yeah, but if you don't count that, then no. What tops your tree? A star. My star's from Sainsbury's. I think we used to have an angel. I think my nan has an angel. I personally do really like an angel on top of the tree. I just love the, like, I don't know, I do really like it. I do like the aesthetic of a star. I feel like, like I say, when I move out, I might do both because I completely forgot about angel on top of the tree and I saw someone have it the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, we used to have an angel on top of that tree and now we only have a star. Do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you stick to them? Not really to both. I definitely make like, I know goals are kind of the same as New Year resolutions, but it's not like, you know, a lot of New Year resolutions always, they're like kind of things that you've got to go cold turkey on and you've got to start from day one. Like, it's like a thing where it's like, I'm going to drink my water every day, I'm going to exercise every day. It's like a lot of New Year's resolutions, like everyday things, like that you have to do every single day. And then you're like a week and you've not done it and you're like, oh, there's no point now. I try to set goals like, this year I would like to. So it's like, it might not happen till July, but it's just something I would like to do this year. And the last question is, you have been granted one Christmas wish, what would it be? I don't know. There's different answers going through my head. There's the correct answer, which is like world peace. Then there's the not correct answer, which is selfish, money. Both. I don't know. I actually don't know. Well, if we're talking a Christmas wish, maybe I would do anyone who can't afford Christmas food, Christmas presents for their kids, to be able to do that. Maybe that would be my, if it's like a wish that's based around Christmas. It must be sad like to be a kid and go to school and be like, oh, another kid's be like, Santa got me this, Santa got me this, Santa got me this, and then they're like, oh, Santa didn't give me anything, and then they might feel like Santa's forgotten about them. So yeah, I feel like that'd be my wish, to have like every like kid whose parents like can't afford to get them Christmas presents, or just to have like a Christmas dinner. for that to be able to happen. That would be my Christmas wish, I think. That's this video. I hope you enjoy. Look, I've also got, this is Buddy. I've named him Buddy from the film Elf. So we're off. It's currently 20 to 3 and I don't want to film another video, but I literally have to, because I've done this in such a cockeyed way where the video I'm about to film is actually tomorrow's video, so I have no choice but to film it. But once it's done, I've literally done my 24 days of Christmas. I've done my 24 videos. There still should be 3 more videos left in December between Christmas and New Year. 2 advent calendar unboxings and what I got for Christmas, but they're nice and easy. But this, what I'm about to film, which would have gone up on Wednesday, will be my final video being filmed for my 24 days of Christmas. It smells like candy floss. It smells amazing. I'm filming a jewellery collection, so go and watch that if you haven't seen it already. So I'm gonna go, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please sure to subscribe, like and comment. Let me know any ideas you have down below. And if this goes up on the 24th, then have a great Christmas. If it goes up on the 23rd, still have a great Christmas, but you'll see me again tomorrow. Bye!